One Piece season 2 is out. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew are traveling the Gold Line, meeting a cast of bizarre characters. You can see on the poster that's about maybe half the characters in the show. There are so many. Uh, and I will say this: I loved the first season of One Piece. It was really about getting the crew together and going on this mission on the gold line, and it was mostly about character development. One Piece season 1, oh sorry, the Grand Line. That's right, it's the Grand Line, not the Gold Line. I'm thinking of the Golden Path, which is Paul Atreides. But thank you for that. Yes, yeah, so he's traveling the Grand Line. They're finally there. And I love the first season because it shouldn't work. Their costumes are ridiculous. The characters are sort of all over the map in terms of their it's very Bridgerton types casting. It's ridiculous in the dialogue, the situations, the costumes are over the top. Each land they go on has its own architecture and sort of weirdness about it, different kind of weirdness. There are characters that defy logic, but it works. It works, and it's over the topness because of the earnestness of all of the characters. My favorites being Monkey D. Luffy and Zoro. Monkey D. Luffy, his optimism in any situation is like, I love that guy. No matter how bad things are, he's going to save his friends. He's loyal to his friends, which I admire. And he's optimistic that no matter how bad things get, they'll get out of it. But while it's not a bad second season, I will say I did not love this season as much as the last. Last season, they kind of wrap things up and like, hey, we're going on the Gold Line. Basically, the kind of origins of everyone, lots of character development to how they became who they are. Now we know who they are, and there's not much character development for the older characters. Now there are a lot of new characters that come into play. And I like some of them. I like some of them, but I almost feel like, can we hold off? I know it's very like accurate to the anime. Never watched it. Probably not gonna with 1,000 episodes. But I just in its weird ridiculousness, I feel like I'm having fun. The only thing I could compare it to is old Adam West Batman TV series from 1966. It's so ridiculous, but everyone that is in the situation they're in takes it deadly seriously. No matter if they're interacting with two giants that are fighting, but they're friends. Every fight ends in a draw. Or David Malchin plays a character called Mr. 3 with his hair has a little weird thing that forms a number 3. And he can spew out this material that hardens almost as hard as stone that can't be broken. Not even my Zoro's swords. So it's just so over the top and weird. And that was what I loved about the old Batman TV series, was that tone. Well, the tone here is why it works, because I'm like, that's kind of, although I do feel like some characters, like they almost act like anime fans. There's a new character played by Julia Raywald called Tashigi. She's like an anime fan in the show. But no, she's a good character. Just she's kind of acting a little like a fan. Anyways, and I love the new guy Smoker, played by Callum Kerr. He's got like 2 cigars. Oh, he's great. So unfortunately, this season, it's not that it ends on a cliffhanger. They're trying to basically get Nefertiti Vivi to her home. And the thing is, there are loose ends Whereas I think last season had a better ending. So I recommend it. Not as good as season one. For me, it broke the Netflix season two curse. It's not bad. A lot of things, frankly, I liked, but uh, but effectively, why it works is the world building, the characters I love, like Sanji and Nami. They have we know these characters now. Then when they interplay in this, there's the season finale is a big battle with their new big bad, which is this king who has a mouth that is like the Tin Man, that he can turn his body into weird weapons. It's over the top, crazy, wild. Why I like it? Recommend it. Strong recommend. Not as good as season one.